Guys, I did not enjoy FC26 gameplay at all at the start of this year. I've been hating rivals, not liking champs, just not enjoying the game, basically, until I stumbled upon these custom tactics, this 4-1-4-1, that even for someone like me, I'm more of a trader, right? I'm average in division rivals. I get 9 to 11 wins in champs normally. These custom tactics have saved me so much, right? These are so good no matter how good you are at the game. A lot of the pro tactics are very attacking, and it leaves all people like me and you open at the back. No matter how good you are at the game, these tactics will get you more wins in rivals and champs. They have been so good for me. I had to get a video out on this as soon as possible. Look at the team I'm using, right? It's not a great team at all. We've got no chemistry. We do have Bon Matty, right, the queen, but we're still using Marmouche, Robinson. We've got Carragher. We've even got this Brunini at right back, right? It doesn't matter. These tactics are so good. So let me jump into why, first of all, okay? Basically, this game's really hard to defend, but if you go too defensive on a formation, then all of a sudden you've got no options in attack, and then you struggle to score goals. This is the perfect balanced formation. It's still attacking enough to score goals, but it's got that perfect CDM defensive balance as well. I'm going to jump into the custom tactics, but not only that, boys, who I think you need in each position and how you should play this formation, okay? I'm going to start with who you need, right? Goalkeeper doesn't matter. Just get a goalkeeper you enjoy using on this game. Centre-backs, again, don't matter too much for the tactics. Get some nice pacey centre-backs. I'm even using Carragher, right? He's fine. Absolutely fine. I've got Guardiola, who's great as well. Then, for your full-backs, the first tip I'd say is get people who are balanced, okay? Try and get people who you don't mind going forward with. It's not going to be such a, an attacking wing-back formation, but get people you don't mind going forward with, okay? DM, really important in this formation. Gravenberch is absolutely fine for me. They don't need any attacking prowess whatsoever. They just need to have long legs, intercept, anything like that, okay? Intercept White, like I say, really good. Just a nice defensive play styles. They're going to be your main lifeline in this formation, right? Your right winger and left winger, you want at least one of them to be lethal, right? For me, it's this Swanson card, right? Her shooting stats are actually really good. Their first 3 there. And she's got finesse, right? I really recommend at least finesse White or low-driven White on one of your wingers. Ideally a plus, right? Have a big winger. The other one doesn't matter as much. For me, it's Kudus. They just need to be a bit rapid, right? See how he's got none of the shooting play styles? It is fine. I'll jump into it, right? It's fine. Then, 2 centre mids, also really, really important. But I prefer Gravenberch there. Bon Matty, though, is perfect. And then up front, just pick your favourite striker, okay? It's a striker. There's only one up front. You need to be able to do a bit of everything, but just pick your favourite striker in your club. Go and buy one. Just a good striker, okay? And then also, just before we jump into the tactics, get 2 central midfielders on the bench, okay? I'm using Chukwuemeka and I am using Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse there and Chukwuemeka for me. Again, both attacking enough for my liking, especially Chukwuemeka. Get 2 centre mids on the bench. I'll show you why. So, jumping over onto the tactics, right? This is where the magic happens. If you just want the tactics, nick them, go, run away with it, take them and leave. But you need to know how this plays in game because it is so crucial, okay? 4-1-4-1. Balanced, right? A lot of people are using short passing this year. This formation doesn't have a lot of attackers, right? It's left mid, right mid, and it's 2 centre mids. No cam, right? No wingers. If you use short passing, they don't make as many AI runs in behind. So you need balanced as you need these players to be getting in behind a lot, right? It's not as attacking as other formations. Use balance. Defensive line, use high. I've got 63, use 70, just use high, okay? Don't go ultra high and don't go balanced, right? The reason you go high this year is everyone thinks because the game's so hard to defend, you need to drop it back. But what you don't realise is the higher you have this line, the more pushed up your defenders get to your midfielders. So there's less gaps, right? When people are just playing through you too easily, it's often because you have too deep of a line. Play high, less gaps, just don't go too high and overdo it, right? Simple as. The magic here is when we jump into player roles, okay? Starting off with goalkeeper. You want this on, goalkeeper, defend, that's pretty basic. You can mess around with it, not an important one, right? You'll see here, it's very balanced throughout, but it's really important how you play it, okay? Fullbacks, you need on fullback balanced, in my opinion. I have messed around with wing back, as I had a plus on a few of them. Don't like it, too attacking. Inverted wing back, like look at the graph there. See the green on the graph? That's just ridiculous. Ignore that. And I'm not a fan of attacking wing back. I've not really used a false back either. I just prefer fullback. I think it's the most well-rounded one. I wouldn't go defend, or I've not really tried the versatile, but I wouldn't go defend. Don't like it. The formation, like I say, doesn't have wingers, so you're fine to go balanced here. You're going to use the fullbacks to attack every now and then. So go balanced on them. And it's like I said before, get fullbacks that at least can attack when you need them to, okay? Maybe have a defensive tactic you switch to at the end of the game to hold on to a lead on defend. But from the start, use them on balanced. Centre-backs, like always, you don't mess with these. If you mess with these, you start to lose games. Defend, in my opinion. Again, didn't try stopper. I hate that. I tried ball playing defender. Didn't notice much difference, but just be safe. Defend, okay? If you can get plus, it's great. If not, no worries. CDM, holding, ball winning. This has been the best bit of this formation for me. So this year, I'm not going to lie, a lot of the pros were trying 4-4-2 and 4-4-1-1. It turns out they're just better at the game than me, right? They're better at the game than me. They're probably better than you, which means they can afford to play without a DM and get away with it. I can't. I'm going to guess you can't. Just use a DM. I'm really liking holding, especially for how the rest of the formation plays out, right? I'll explain. So holding, again, they'll sit in front of the defense. Counter-attacks are huge this year off like your corners and your attacks. Holding on a CDM gives you such a lifeline. I can't recommend it enough. I've got it on ball winning because, like I say, this formation still does have 2 central midfielders. If you just put them on defend, I don't feel like they do too much. They just kind of sit back, and then when you're on the ball, they were normally too far back to get like a pass or something. So on ball winning, they sort of spread out a little bit more. They do a little bit more off the ball. I prefer it, but I don't mind a defend if you really struggle to defend on this game, okay? But I'd use ball winning, right? Plus on Gravenberch is great. Use holding. A lot of people use deep lying playmaker. Not on this formation. Not this year. Just use holding. Then moving on to the wide players. A lot of people are doing this year, and I can't recommend it enough. One of them on winger. One on inside forward, right? When we spoke about the players, and I said you need a lethal killer on the wing, it's whoever you put on inside forward, okay? Don't put them on attack, right? Again, you get caught out. There's massive gaps on the wing. Don't put them on attack, right? But have them on inside forward balanced. You are going to have to send these players on runs. It's why we don't use short passing in the tactics and we use balance. But you still need to send this player on a run, right? They've got a plus for me here, so it's a little bit easier. If yours don't, get used to sending your players on runs. But again, finesse shot, low-driven shot, like even the white play styles is fine. They're going to score you a ton of goals. The other player is an outlet, right? They're on winger balance. This year, if you play someone who's good at pressing, who jumps you quite easily, you want someone on winger balance. They're an outlet. They'll hug the touchline. You can do RBX or RB square manual over the top balls to them. You can just use them as an outlet, right? They can bomb it down the line, score cutbacks, be sweaty. I don't care. Use them as an outlet. Again, balanced, not too attacking, okay? Centre mids. I got this from Broomey. I'm going to link him in the description. The guy's a legend, right? You might have seen his 50-0 with a bronze team. He recommended to use these on box-to-box ball winning. I've not switched back since. Like I say, what a guy. I took it from him and I said, will this work for someone who's not as good as the game? It does. Both of these, box-to-box ball winning, both don't have pluses, and for me, it just doesn't matter. They cover so... Look how much they cover, right? They cover so much of the pitch. He covers that side. She covers this side. But it is why you need 2 centre mid subs on the bench, because they do get knackered, right? So yeah, they cover loads, and also they get really close to the edge of the box and in the box when we're attacking, which because we've got no cam and no wingers, we've just got like left mid, right mid, we do need them to get into the box a little bit. And again, similar to Swanson, you're going to need to send these guys on runs and get used to that, okay? What you're going to see happen is they're going to get caught out, and I guarantee you're going to have times in games where both Cruz and Bonmati are too far forward on the counter-attack. When you're getting counter-attacked, and it's why you have Gravenberch here on holding defend. He saves you so much, right? Then you've got Marmouche, advanced forward attack. Boys, any striker this year, just put them on advanced forward attack. I don't know why there's even other roles on strikers, right? None of them are just as good. Advanced forward attack. Just use it, stay with it. It's a lovely little balanced one. Again, you're going to need to send him on runs. Mine, like Marmouche, doesn't have a plus, but he's still fine. This took me from, I think, I was really struggling like Div 5. I was awful this year. I was focusing on trading more, as a lot of you guys know. I wanted to start going up in rivals. I used this, and then I went on a winning streak of like, I don't know how many games. Didn't lose for ages. You've got the CDMs to help you defend. Make sure you've got nice, like I say, attacking central midfielders. Bonmati, for me, is just a GOAT, right? A lot of you won't be able to afford Bonmati. You don't need Bonmati. Just get someone attacking, okay? Someone who can score goals. Get a cold-blooded killer on one of the wings, left mid or right mid. Get a nice pacey winger on the other. Get a nice striker. Fullbacks and defenders, they matter a little bit. Again, I don't have great ones. I've got Brunini and Robertson, right? They've been fine. Go and use this formation. Let me know how you get on with it. Let me know any questions you got about it down below. But this has been cooking for me in Rivals and Champs. Also, you can see the code on the screen there. I will link it in the... Well, I'll put the code in the description so you can just copy it if you want, or it's on screen there as well. Boys, if this helped you out at all, leave a like on the video. I'm excited for you boys to give this one a go. It really does help. It made the game way more fun for me. And yeah, if you do want a chance at affording Bonmati, then go and watch this last video, which I show you how anyone, including you, can go from 0 to 1 million coins really quite easily this year as well. So it'll let you buy some nice players to use in this 4-1-4-1. Yeah, boys, like always, until next time, I'll see you in a bizzle.